Neurodiversity is neurologic differences. Our brains process information differently. And we're processing language, nonverbals, tone of voice. We're processing sights, sounds, smells, touch, where our body is in space. And neurologic differences allow for different people to process, to interpret the world around us. Those nuances are diversity.
This guy I have right here, his name is Sam. He's an umbrella cockatoo. Anytime I would start a new relationship, I would be scared. Like, is this gonna last? Is this even gonna be worth my time? Am I gonna get my heart broken again?
I think when I noticed I had feelings for her, it was when most of all my jokes just constantly made her laugh. And it just slowly grew and more into, I guess I had feelings for her.
No. I said, "You really care about me, don't you?" And he said, "Yes." And I think that's when it hit me, oh wow, he really does care about me. Maybe I should follow up on these feelings. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess we can start dating. And little did I know it would lead to this.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Wow.
We're gonna plan for the wedding slowly. We might have to scale it down a little. Some of the challenges that I see coming are definitely gonna be finances. Currently we're living with my mom right now, but we're planning sometime hopefully next year to move out into our own place, but we have a few plans that we need to take care of first. I'm only working a part-time job right now, and he's sort of kind of working a part-time / full-time job. And with planning for the wedding and taking care of the birds and everything and living on our own, those expenses are gonna be difficult. We're really lucky that we don't have a lot of disagreements, but when we do, we present each other's point of views, be like, this is my point of view, this is my point of view, and then where we find the common ground, and then we discuss, I think, from the common ground or the common issues that are in both persons' views and work around it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working towards the life of a normal 30-year-old. I've had my mental disorders recognized in my life for at least 15 years now. I am schizoaffective. That means bipolar and borderline schizophrenic. You know, I made it to 30, so, and I want to make it to 40 and 50 and 60 and beyond, but the only way I'm going to enjoy that process is I recognize if I maintain my independence that I already have, this being my apartment that you see behind me, my studio, my desk area, which, you know, obviously is a dining room turned into an office because I'm smart. I want to be successful with my music, which I have a studio behind me that I'm developing, and I would like to get more hip-hop instrumentals into the video game industry so more inner city impoverished people get more legal income so that we could actually fight the drug war and not just hurt people for selling drugs when they have no other choice. Nobody believed that, like, I had a problem because I was being treated as normal. I had to achieve normal results like a normal kid. So I'm not, like, mentally challenged, obviously, but I am disordered, and there's a big difference, and I wish people to understand that difference. It doesn't mean that there's an unintelligence there. It just means that you have to harness that will. And one of my friends that I met in high school always reminded me that it's a blessing because he has bipolar too. Same as me. In the end, he just reminded me that it's a gift if you can harness it.
People always ask me, like, what was it like to have a brother with autism? And I always say, what's it like not to? Vinny just sees the world very differently than other people, and he is extremely smart. He doesn't have a lot of language. He is very affectionate and touchy-feely. He likes to smell your hair. Really, he communicates through behavior, and you have to read him and try to figure out what is it that he's trying to communicate, or how is he trying to communicate.
I knew Vinny when he left high school, and how difficult it was going from, again, that structured environment to that's gone. Vinny's family was lucky enough to be able to provide some consistency in his life, but a lot of people don't have that. They were able to transition Vinny from that high school environment into a work environment.
So Vinny does pickup and deliveries for laundry. He's the one who makes sure that once that laundry is actually completed, it gets back to the right people. He's got his route that he takes in his little van. And at first, it was a lot of hand-holding in terms of having him understand how the job worked and what he was supposed to do. But now I think he's pretty independent. A job is a huge part of your identity in your life, and it's a big part of who you are and how you make an impact on the world, and I think that's really important. I'm sure it was really different than having a family without someone like Vinny, and he certainly has had his challenges, but it opened my eyes to a world that I think I would not have seen otherwise.